Newcastle has now changed its stance on Alexander Isak after Liverpool made a formal approach. Liverpool closes deal for Mark Guéhi following £45 million agreement. Rodrygo's price emerges amid interest from Arsenal, Chelsea, and Liverpool in the Real Madrid star and appears to be a typo. Hello, Reds fans! Come check out the latest news from the greatest club in the world. Liverpool has made a record £130 million bid to Newcastle United for Swedish striker Alexander Isak, according to Football Insider. The offer is one of the biggest in the club's history and shows how willing the board is to invest heavily to strengthen the squad under manager Arne Slot. Although the club has yet to officially confirm the offer, sources close to the negotiations assure that talks are ongoing and that the Reds' interest is serious and long-standing. Isak, with 62 goals in 109 appearances since joining St. James's Park, has been one of the Premier League's most consistent forwards and fits perfectly into the profile sought by the new coaching staff. Despite winning the Premier League, last season left part of the Liverpool fan base dissatisfied due to early exits in other competitions. Arne Slot began rebuilding the squad with the arrivals of Milos Kerkez and Jeremy Frimpong, but the focus now is on signing a top-level striker to lead the attack and make a difference in big games. And that's where Alexander Isak comes in. Since taking over as manager, Slot has made it clear Liverpool needed a modern, mobile, intelligent center forward with a killer instinct. Several names were considered, but the Swede remained the primary target. Young, fast, technically skilled, and precise in finishing, Isak represents everything expected of a striker in a team aiming to play attacking and competitive football on all fronts. Throughout June, Newcastle remained firm on keeping their star. However, this stance changed in recent weeks. According to journalists like Sacha Tavalieri from Sky Sports and Fabrizio Romano, the Northern England club began considering a sale after progressing negotiations for Hugo Ekitike, Isak's likely direct replacement. This shift paved the way for Liverpool to act. Newcastle is asking around £120 million for Isak, and Liverpool is willing to exceed that amount, which would make the Swede the club's most expensive signing, surpassing the £116 million paid for Florian Wirtz. The potential arrival of Isak reinforces the Reds' ambition to dominate Europe again. With an aggressive board, clear vision, and the combined work of Arne Slot and Richard Hughes, Liverpool is entering a new cycle aiming to build a young, competitive, and winning squad. To facilitate Isak's arrival, Liverpool may sell some current players like Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz, and Harvey Elliott, who have attracted interest from top European clubs. While these players are beloved by fans, Isak represents a significant technical upgrade capable of deciding big matches and becoming one of Europe's best forwards. With Isak joining alongside Florian Wirtz and a solid core, Liverpool will build one of the most promising squads in Europe. Fans are excited, and expectations for the 2025-26 season are sky high. Arne Slot, Richard Hughes, and the board are working to usher in a new era of success, signaling the club's ambition to return to the top. Anfield breathes confidence, and the football world is watching. It's happening because Liverpool never walks alone.
Liverpool is increasingly close to finalizing the signing of Mark Guéhi, and excitement among Reds fans continues to grow. Trusted sources from Football Insider reveal the deal could happen as soon as Crystal Palace confirm the arrival of defender Ousmane Diomande from Sporting Lisbon for around £45 million. This move would clear the path for Palace to release their captain Guéhi, who has been on Liverpool's radar for some time. This situation resembles a true domino effect, potentially shaking up the English football market and bringing important reinforcements to Anfield. Crystal Palace needs to secure Guéhi's replacement before letting him go, and Diomande seems the chosen name for the role. This makes perfect sense since Guéhi has attracted interest from multiple clubs, but it's Liverpool who have shown the most commitment and have closely followed the player throughout the summer. Liverpool's search for a top-class center-back is clear, with uncertainties over Ibrahima Konate's long-term future and the recent sale of Jarell Kwanzaa to Bayer Leverkusen for £35 million. The Merseyside board wants to strengthen the defense with players who can step straight into the starting lineup and make an impact. Marc Guehi fits that profile perfectly. Young, solid, with great personality and Premier League experience, Guehi would be a key piece for Arne Slot's team. Another factor pushing Crystal Palace to negotiate is Guehi's contract running out in less than a year. This puts Chairman Steve Parish in a difficult spot, as he'd rather secure a good profit now than risk losing the player for free next year. It's the perfect opportunity for Liverpool to act quickly and bring in a reinforcement that could be decisive in building the club's new era. For Liverpool fans, this news brings hope and excitement. A young, talented defender like Guehi would add quality, youth, and competitiveness to a crucial position for title ambitions. The defense can gain much-needed stability, especially in decisive matches. Liverpool supporters are watching closely and are thrilled at the prospect of Marc Guehi joining, strengthening the backline and helping the team grow even further. If the signing is confirmed, it will be a major step in the Reds' quest to regain dominance in English and European football, bringing more security to the squad and renewed hopes of silverware.
The possible arrival of Rodrygo to English football is creating quite a buzz, and the price of the Real Madrid star has reportedly been revealed amid rumors linking him directly to the Premier League. In recent weeks, the name Rodrygo, 24, has been associated with major clubs like Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea. It appears that the Brazilian is interested in leaving Madrid this summer, especially after losing favor with the new coach Xabi Alonso. During the FIFA Club World Cup, Rodrygo started the first match against Al Hilal, but was soon substituted and benched by Alonso, making it clear that his place in the Madrid squad is no longer guaranteed. Journalist Ben Jacobs, who covers the Premier League transfer market, revealed that Arsenal has a genuine interest in the forward and that exploratory talks have been ongoing since May. According to him, Real Madrid wants around €90 million for the transfer. Besides Rodrygo, Arsenal is also eyeing other players like Eberechi Eze and Victor Gyökeres, showing an ambitious effort to strengthen their squad. A report from the Spanish newspaper Mundo Deportivo was even more emphatic, stating that Rodrygo is on his way out of Real Madrid. The transfer fee, according to the paper, could range between 60 and 80 million euros, a figure that puts the forward within reach of Europe's top clubs, including Liverpool. At Anfield, the expectation is that Rodrygo could be the perfect replacement for Luis Diaz, who has attracted interest from several European clubs. The Colombian, who has won over the fans with his talent and determination, is linked to clubs like Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Last Tuesday, Bayern made their first official move to take Diaz from Liverpool. Florian Plettenberg, a reporter for Sky Sports Germany, posted on social media that the German club offered €67.5 million for the player, but the offer was immediately rejected by Liverpool, as had already been reported by The Athletic. However, Bayern is not expected to give up and is preparing a new bid. Luis Diaz's transfer remains the top priority for the Bayern club. Although there is no final agreement yet, it is expected that Diaz could sign a contract with Bayern until 2029 or 2030. For Liverpool fans, the situation is tense but also full of hope. Keeping Diaz while also reinforcing the attack with big names like Rodrygo could be the way to keep the team strong and competitive in all competitions. The transfer window promises intense emotions, and Anfield's Red Heart is more alert than ever. Thank you very much for watching until now. See you next time.